Hey guys, Ewok Plays Yt, and today I am doing my tier list for the NFL. This should be 2022 to 2023 season tier list. So you might have seen this on our new podcast, the Power Play podcast with Kevin, myself, Evan, and Sapri. But I'm going to do it myself just so I can tell people that they're wrong. Or be super wrong. Okay, so we're gonna be first one is the Seahawks. I think that they're gonna be thing about their roster. I think they're gonna be high, sell the team, low meh. The Colts. I think they're gonna be good. I think they're gonna be bad enough to make the playoffs, but good enough to stay in the good category. On to the Steelers. I think they're going to be higher than the Seahawks. So I'm going to say a low meh, maybe. I don't know. The Falcons. We're going to go sell the team. They don't really have much other than Kyle Pitts, Arnold Ebiketie, stuff like that. 49ers. I think they're going to be a low playoffs. I really like them. It's just how far is Trey Lance going to take that team? And in my opinion, I don't know. I believe in Trey Lance, but I'm not sure if he can take them to the Super Bowl in year one. For the Jets, I think they're going to be a high tier meh, low tier good. Actually, I'm going to put them behind the Steelers. I just think the Jets are far away from being good. They need I don't think Zach Wilson is the answer. They need a different quarterback, I think. For the Bills, I think they're the clear-cut Super Bowl contender. For this year, they just have every position, and that's my pick who to win the Super Bowl. For the Cardinals, I'm going to say they're good. I'm going to put them above the Colts. I think the Cardinals are really good. Kyler Murray, I think, is good at times. Their wide receivers are decent, and then their defense, they're very good defensively. And I don't think the Colts are going to be that good this year. They have all the hype, as you can see from the podcast, but I don't know. For the Eagles, I think they're going to be a good team. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I think they're going to be behind the Colts. For the Saints, same thing. They might be a little bit higher, but I don't know how Jameis Winston's going to carry them, so that's how we're going to put them for there. For the Patriots, I really don't want to put them in meh, but I think they're... Alright, we're putting them in good, but they're going to be like all the way back good. Because Mac Jones, I don't think he's that great. I think he's just... he bumped the ball off a lot. I don't think that's really that good of a quarterback, in my opinion. And he missed a lot of throws last year. And it's built on a winning running offense, but the reason I don't want to put him at meh is because of Bill Belichick. For the Chargers, I think they are playoffs. I think they'll be better than the 49ers. For the Bengals, same thing. I think they're going to be better than the Chargers. Actually, I'm going to put them behind the Chargers. Just because I think the Chargers have a more complete roster than the Bengals. If you think about their defense has lost a lot of pieces, while the Chargers got Khalil Mack and people like that. For the Bears, I'm going to put them in sell the team in between Seattle and Atlanta. I think that Justin Fields and Darnell Mooney are going to have breakout years, but I don't think that's going to be enough to right the wrongs done by Matt Nagy and the general manager. The Cowboys, I think they're probably going to win the division, so we'll probably put them in playoffs. The Dolphins. Now, here's the team that I'm getting a lot of slack for. Everyone thinks that the Dolphins are going to be really bad, but I think they're going to be really good this year. Not a playoff team, but I think they're going to be better than the Colts. That's my bold prediction. Everyone thinks that Tua sucks just because of his bad years. But if you think about it, what was he, drafted in 2020? He's had that first year, it was Ryan Fitzpatrick's job, and Tua was still trying to learn. It was awful. It was so bad. Last year, he had a bad sophomore year. I think that's just because he had a horrible O-line and a bad coach. No. Did they have a good coach? Who's their coach? Was it Brian Flores? Yeah, it was Brian Flores. They had a good coach. Never mind. Offensive coordinator. That's what I meant. But now with Brian Flores gone, and that defense that's already good, I think they'll be good. The Rams. I think the Rams are going to be very good this year. Matt Stafford looks amazing. Cooper Kupp and Matt Stafford have a better connection than last year. Already in training camp, you can see. But that roster is filled up with a lot of old people, and some of them might get hurt. The Raiders. This is a weird team because I could see them going into the playoffs, but I can also see them not. And for that, I'm going to put them at the top tier good. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams is going to be something special this year. But I don't think they'll quite, with the division that they're in, I don't think they'll quite get to the playoffs. For the Browns, with Deshaun Watson, I believe they would be right around here. But without Deshaun Watson, I think they're going to be top tier in meh. So we're gonna put them here. No one knows what's going to happen with Deshaun Watson. I think he'll be out for more than 6 games. That's just my opinion. For the Giants, I think they should sell the team. I don't think they're good at all. They need a quarterback. They need wide receivers. They need an O-line, even though the O-line's getting better. They need a defense. They're just tanking right now. The Broncos. I think they'll be worse than the Raiders. I think they'll be worse than the Cardinals and the Dolphins. I might want to put them here. I'm going to put them there. I think the Broncos are going to be really good this year. With Russell Wilson and all the receiving weapons that they have. But the defense is what scares me a little bit, so I'm going to bump them down a little bit. For the Buccaneers, we're going to put them up here in Super Bowl contender. I don't know. Are they better than the Rams, do you think? It's very hard to go back-to-back Super Bowls, so we're going to put them a little bit above. The Lions. I think the Lions are going to be quite good this year. But I don't think they're going to be better than Patriots. But I think they might be better than the Browns, so that's where we're going to put them. The Jaguars, I think they're better than the Jets. Trevor Lawrence is going to have a breakout year. The Commanders are at sell the team, probably a little bit higher, right about there. The Vikings are a really weird team because they could have a really good year or they could have a really bad year. But I think that they're going to have a middle-of-the-pack year. I don't think they're going to do very well, especially with Kirk Cousins at quarterback. I don't know. The Chiefs are an instant Super Bowl contender, even without the whole team. If Patrick Mahomes is on the Chiefs, they're already a Super Bowl contender. But I think that they're going to be a back-end Super Bowl contender because of the pieces that they have surrounding Pat Mahomes. And there's not a lot. The Ravens are a Super Bowl contender. I think they're going to be above the Chiefs. I like this right here. So, this is what I think. We just have our biggest need is probably linebacker and edge. Well, we have edge, but Ojabo's going to be hurt. I think our biggest need is inside linebacker. Patrick Queen is fine, but I think he gets burnt a lot. So if we could get someone like Roquan Smith, I think all our needs would be fixed. And our biggest need is actually getting Lamar Jackson to a contract. That's our biggest need. The Panthers are another team that's very weird because they could have a really good season with Baker Mayfield. I don't think Baker Mayfield's that bad of a quarterback. But they also can have a meh season. So I'm going to put them... I like him here, in between borderline like that. The Titans, I don't think Ryan Fitzpatrick's going to have a good year at all. Fitzpatrick, God. I don't think Ryan Tannehill's going to have a good year. Derrick Henry's not the same running back he used to be, and they have no receivers. So this might shock a lot of people, but I think they're going to be meh this year. The Texans are instant sell the team, probably the worst team on this list, and the Packers are going to go up to Super Bowl. I don't know. I'm going to put them at the top tier playoffs. Just because I don't think that they have enough receivers to be good in this league. But Aaron Rodgers makes his receivers, so that could be another thing. So that's my list right here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Go check out our Power Play podcast if you haven't already. It's really fun. I'm having a great time doing it. It's with me, Evan. It's me, Evan, Kevin, and then Sapri. That dynamic with the four of us is really cool. And yeah, so thanks guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.